All right, well, our cylinder head's back, so I'm just gonna show you guys, but then I gotta get to getting, start pumping this, putting this thing together, you know what I mean? So check it out. This is my little setup. All right, so you can see here that I've kind of made the inside of the hutch kind of like a little cylinder head rebuild area. I've taken various things and put them up top, so that way I have some work surface here. Nice and clean. There's the head. Gasket. Sparky plugs. All right. I do enjoy me some old school Craftsman. Yeah. The Mechanics OG hand tool. Because I like French fried taters.
That's not fair, bro. You got a lift. That's unfair.
Not every time. Sometimes your lift gets jacked and you gotta still do it on the ground. Check it out. So we're getting ready to pull this wheel off. Got the Daytona. So we can do the water pump, timing belt, get the piston in the top dead center, so we can put the cylinder head on. Time for special two. All right, I took the gum out, you complainers. God. What's a fella to do when he can't drink, can't smoke, can't chew gum? Apparently you can't wear oversized bracelets. You have to wear PPE, because not wearing proper gloves and eye protection's a no-no. And wah. Strong enough. Let's see if we can get it out. Can the snap-on brushless do it? We'll find out. Okay, come closer, you can see. Because I don't know if it'll do it. I don't know if it's gonna do it. Might not. Let's see. See. No. I don't think it's gonna do it. She struggles so bad. I'm gonna go get a half-inch breaker bar wrench. Don't know if do it this way. All right. What? Faster. Hang on there. Let's see if I can get a click out of it. That's how you get it. It ain't easy when you're greasy. You know what I'm saying? Now that I've done the hard part. Come here, Snap-on. Oh, thank you, Snap-on Brushless. You're so useful. Alright. There's two different styles. I actually wish I would have got the other one that doesn't come out this far of an angle. But it works, right? Wow. That one practically slid out because the threads are gone. What is this, anti-seize? Threads look all right. I thought they looked gone at first, but it's just look at those anti-seize. Oh, no. They're gone. For sure. So that's not good. It means it was only being held on by two nuts. Alright, see it's all boogered up. Oh, twin. It's 2000. This car's 23 years old. She's a little worn. A little worn for wear. I should title this video, I got fired for not wearing PPE. That'd be funny. No, I didn't. We're still here. Is it too late for April Fools? I thought JD Chico's video was pretty funny and entertaining. I didn't believe it for a minute, which is why it was funny and entertaining. It was cool though. Nick's a good actor. Both Nicks are good actors. Thing that us folk from Cali have in common with the folk on the East Coast, especially out in Jersey and in Philly, we like to talk a lot. We especially like to hear ourselves talk. It's true. These are facts. That's why I do what I do. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Out of here. Almost. Got it. Sheesh. What a chore. Okay, getting closer. There we go. 14 millimeter on this mount bracket. Cute. There's 3 of them. The other one's kind of hiding. So if you're not sure what's going on, it's right there. Okay, reason number 2, if you were just wanting to replace the water pump and you decided not to get a timing kit because you just want to go about it kind of cheap, you could slide your timing belt off, right? Do the water pump, put your belt back together, and you have your mark. And you don't have to worry about top dead center. That would be another reason. Perfect. Vibration. This is probably the fastest this Honda has driven. Oh yeah, look at all that compression. Freaking Camino is gonna be such a freaking monster when we're done.
This thing is gonna be a fucking scary beast, dude.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I'm already excited, man. It's freaking coming along great.
It's getting there.
After that, you're gonna have to get some graphics. Like the Graveyard Digger, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. What would you name it?
Just the fucking beast.
El Chapo. Nice. That's gonna be wild. Look at it, it's already smoking and you haven't even got it to start running yet. She's ready to rock. So that's why they packaged one separately. Okay. So for these Honda bolts, because of this one should go there. Alright. Torque spec for the cylinder head bolts is 22 foot-pounds. With the new bolts, the second step is 270 degrees. If you're reusing the old bolts, it's 180 degrees for the second step. Just FYI, on a 2000 Honda. Cylinder head bolt torque is 22 foot-pounds for the first step. See, I run them down with the gun, but I'm not trying to hit it hard, you know? I'm just snugging them down so I can go through and do my bolt torque. You can see how loose these are. 22 foot-pounds isn't much, so this ought to tell you that I didn't zap them down very hard. I know we're gonna have some keyboard warriors. What are you doing using the cordless? Oh my God. See? Every single one. And I'll make one more pass just to make sure because it's brand new. It still needs to seat, you know what I'm saying? So I would do 22 foot-pounds one more time before going to the 270 degrees. Just to make sure everything's pulled down nice and even. Okay, now the 270 degree angle torque. All right, so one of the items up here on the list is the Snap-on right angle drill. Battery is fully functional. Everything about this is practically brand new, outside of a couple of greasy smudges. Okay, this thing goes for over 300 bucks. I'm trying to get at least $260 to $280 out of it. So that's item number one. Item number two, we have this power steering pulley kit. I'm not going to list a price off right now because it's made by Lang. No, that's not because. Because the threaded piece right here on the insert sleeve and this piece the thread stretched. So I am getting those warrantied out. When Jeff ends up warranting those two pieces out, then I will go ahead and list it. I do have this dial bore gauge kit that goes from 1.4 to 6 inches. This thing's pretty cool if you're an engine builder or a machinist. This is one of those tools that I was gonna use when I was rebuilding engines to find out bore diameter, all that other stuff. I do have this for sale. I'm not gonna list the price off right now. I'm not listing prices off for a lot of things right now because we're gonna be talking about it. I can tell you that this kit though goes for probably around the $300 mark. It's not what it's gonna sell for, just to give you an idea. I hadn't looked this bearing puller kit up that I know of. I wanna say this probably goes for a couple $100 too, but you got the part number, you can look it up for yourself. It's brand new. I've never even used it. It's got a couple of greasy smudge prints on here from when I wanted to share and tell and all this other stuff. But other than that, she's practically brand new. All right, the Matco tap and die kit. This is the 75-piece Matco tap and die kit. I also have these Matco tap and die sockets. So these are gonna be up for sale. This is up for sale as well. This is a practically brand new kit. It is fully complete. There are no pieces missing, okay? See that piece right there? Right there, okay? So this is another kit that I have. This thing costs over $600 or right around the $600 mark. That's gonna go for sale too, as well as these. Couldn't recall what those went for, but I'm pretty sure they went for quite a bit. Gonna try to see if I can get 40 bucks out of these. I have these extractors. I also have another extractor set. I don't have a need for two. They're all practically new. I've only used, I think, this one out of the whole bunch, and maybe that one like once or twice before I bought a different kit that was a master kit. I also have these Turbo Max Matco drill bits. I think I'm missing maybe one, and most of these are all brand new. I didn't use very many of them. I did break and lose one, which wasn't covered under warranty. Anything under 1/4 inch wasn't. Once I bought the Hyper Step drives, I didn't use these that much. So if you were to grab any of these tips, they're still sharp and new. So these went for about $600. I'm gonna try to see if I can get about 3 out of them. I have this OEM harmonic balance puller kit. This kit is just one of those things. I bought a Harbor Freight one. I don't have a need for two. This is one of my first harmonic balance puller kits, and also works well for steering wheels. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe 40 bucks or something like that. Thought that was a pretty good little deal, just to kind of give you an idea. Those are those. I have this gear wrench, engine and transmission oil pressure tester gauge set that I'm going to be selling as well. I don't have a need for it. I have this Matco welding hood. I have 2 welding hoods. I don't need that. But with the welding hood, I'm actually throwing in these as kind of gimmies. And these things did obviously cost money. I bought all these extra things. So I couldn't even tell you how much money I spent on all these, but all these are the replacement lenses for the outside. So if they get scratched, marred, or gouged, you're covered. Got a Craftsman timing light. They have a couple of digital ones over at work, so I don't need that. This is just a stethoscope. I've got 2 of these. I didn't realize I had that. This is a Lyle quick disconnect set. Figured I'd probably get 100 bucks out of that. This is a Cornwell 90-degree angle drill. I went cordless and I got too many tools, so I'm getting rid of that. It does have the key chuck, which is down in here. So that will tighten up like that, no problem. I got this Midtronics tester. I did spend about 300 bucks on it. I'm not gonna ask for that. This I'd probably let go for 100 bucks. It does work well. I got these Cornwell 1/2-inch chrome sockets, 6-point, and it covers anything from 10 all the way up to 19 millimeter in the deep and the shallow. Those cost me a few $100 bucks. Gonna try to see if I can get about 150 out of those. I have these Mac plier, complete Mac plier kit. I think I spent about 200 bucks for the entire kit. I don't have the canvas bag, sorry about that, but they're all practically in brand new condition, asking for 100 bucks. I have these Matco triple squares. I didn't realize I already had another set, so I don't need 2 sets. Here's the part number off those. You know who would be really interested in a lot of these used tools? Would be Midwest Tool Reviews. So James, if you're out there listening, check it out, man. Hope you see something here that you might like. I know you like getting tools on the bargain. There's nothing wrong with buying used tools. Okay, here's some radiator hose pliers that are non-piercing from Cornwell. I've got so many hose picks and pliers, I don't have a need for those. Here are a couple of Cornwell lug nut sockets. I do believe this one's 5/8 and this one is 9/16 for Subaru and anybody else that runs 5/8, which is pretty much everybody. These are some Lyle push pin disconnects. And then I've got a few random picks here from Gear Wrench and one Snap-on one. And then last but not least, I do have one Matco 1/4 inch ratchet. So if there's anything in any of these tools that I listed off that you had an interest in, or you thought the pricing was fair, reach out to me, let me know. Let's share some contact info. Or if you just want me to go live about it, maybe we'll go live about it and we'll figure out some kind of Zelle option or PayPal option or something like that. You guys can hit me up. We'll figure something out. But I got a handful of tools that I don't have a need for anymore. I'm not trying to hang on to all these things indefinitely. I got stuff to sell if you guys want to buy it. Oh, I also have, this is going to be a difficult one because it's heavy. I have this Cornwell ball joint tool kit. It is a heavy ordeal. I am going to need help with some shipping costs when it comes to heavy, super heavy stuff like this, for sure. So incorporate that in the price. And I have this Mac 1/2 inch torque wrench. I'm letting this thing go for practically a steal at $120. Cost me $300. Recently calibrated by Snap-on. So that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys found it to be entertaining and worthwhile. Look, even as an independent tech, there are situations and times when I'm not able to use a lift and I still have to work on the ground, whether it's an RV or this Honda Accord. You can clearly see that I do all different types of repairs in all different types of weather conditions and in all different types of environments and with or without a lift. So if you think that anything that I'm sharing with you is unfair because I'm on a lift, you'd be wrong, because sometimes I'm doing that stuff on the ground like I did in this video. I hope you enjoyed today's content. I know it was short and sweet. Sorry we didn't do a live stream. Maybe next Friday. Cheers and deuces.